Hi, Gemini. Welcome back. We are going to do a general reading, so we're just going to see what comes out in the cards. And yes, remember, I could say it's them and it could be you, or vice versa. I could say it's you and it could be them, right? So just put the energy where it belongs. I do hope y'all are out there enjoying today's weather. It is beautiful here in Texas. Right now it's like 70 degrees or something like that. It's beautiful. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Gemini. Please and thank you. This looks like I want it to come out. Yeah, I've been getting some yard work done today. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ooh, first card out. So, Gemini, you might be expecting a check. Something's coming in. Let's see. Let's see what else comes out. Or you were expecting a check. Okay, you might be expecting a check here. And you've been talking to somebody, trying to figure out what's going on with this check. And then we have this as the final card. So, okay. Okay. So somebody here might need a break from work. Maybe you're just being overworked. Another thing I'm getting here with these cards is that somebody here might be being exploited. Like somebody is taking your check, okay? Or somebody's taking your money. Or it could be where somebody is yes, somebody might be keeping your money from you. That's what I'm getting. There is an imbalance here going on. It's like somebody's using their power to get what they want here. Because I do feel like there's something going on here with there's an unhealthy type of relationship. Okay. And I feel like somebody's using their power to cause this imbalance between you and them. So for one of you, maybe you're just needing time off, okay? That could also indicate that as well. You just need time off, taking a break, taking time for yourself. Maybe you feel burnt out, something like that. There is a warning here about somebody taking advantage of you or being very unfair about your work and about your pay. So maybe you've been working, 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 but you're not getting the pay that you deserve. That's another thing I'm seeing here. Exploitation is like screaming in this reading. So maybe you've been working and you're not getting paid the hours you're working. And you know what, Gemini, I'm going to tell you, I've had that happen to me. So yeah. And I never got my money, unfortunately. I was young. I was 16, so I didn't know better. But yeah, somebody's not getting paid like you're supposed to. Somebody is getting paid here, but when you mix it with these two cards together, it's like you're supposed to be getting this money, but you're not getting the money. Okay, something's going on there. Something, and I feel with the Seven of Blades coming out in reverse, this might be somebody that you've known. Like this person's very unfair. You know that this person is somebody that you just don't trust. Like you don't trust this person as far as you can spit. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe you've caught this person in lies. Okay, or maybe this person has been like apologizing, making excuses, that kind of energy, just making excuses. I feel like this person is just always has something to say about why they do the things that they do. Okay. Mm. Maybe you're going through a period where maybe you just feel very stuck because of this person, and you just feel like you don't have very many options for you out there. And this person might just be doing this to confine you to this job or to whatever this is that they're taking your money, right? It looks like they're constantly apologizing, constantly making excuses here, and making you feel like you just can't go anywhere because you don't have the funds, to be able to go anywhere. So it's like they want to keep you trapped. That's what I'm getting from that. They want to keep you trapped. And I just feel like Spirit is definitely telling you here with the Three of Swords in reverse. I do feel very strongly that the Spirit is saying, hey, pay attention. It, like pay attention to how you feel around this person, pay attention to what they're saying to you, because I feel like this is like something that's going on, that's a constant negative pattern with this person. And I think with the Three of Blades coming out in reverse, I think this person has hurt you. And maybe that might be for some of you. Like, this person has already hurt you, okay? There's something going on here where you're changing your mind about this whole situation. There's something going on where, you might be looking for something different, ready for something different, okay? Because what I'm getting here is like, you're tired of the BS. Okay, you're tired of the excuses from this person. You're tired of hearing all this, like, oh, I'm so sorry, this happened, that happened. No, you need to get paid. Okay, you need your money. And then for one of you, this person might be taking your check, because I am seeing exploitation here. And I feel like maybe you're disabled or something like that, and this person is taking advantage of you, and they're like, oh, but everything costs this much money and we don't have no money, and this is going on, that is going on, and they're not giving you anything. Okay, I am seeing you cut through all the BS. I'm seeing you being like, okay, I'm done. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to do something new. I'm ready to leave this situation in the past. Okay, maybe this is something that you're trying to move forward with. Making a plan, seeing what your next step is going to be, what it is that you're ready to do. You might even feel like something's coming around the corner here at the Three of Wands. So you might be feeling like something's coming. A change is coming. Something that you feel like you need to push for, you know, or you need to change directions on. I do feel like you're going to be pushing something here. You might even be getting some kind of progress. Now, this is what is concerning here. I do see the Knight of Blades coming out in reverse and the Ace of Coins in reverse. So I'm really worried about these cards. Let me go ahead and verify these cards really quickly here. Tell me more, because, wow, that was fast. Because I do feel like you're dealing with somebody here. This is the King of Blades, but it's coming in reverse. So I do feel like you're dealing with somebody who's planning here. Okay, they're definitely up to something, and it might be because of this, because they feel that you're like moving, or you're distancing yourself, or you're thinking. They know that you're thinking about leaving. So I'm gonna put these up here so I can see all the cards. So you're trying to push forward, yes. I feel like this is even more confirmation here. You got the Eight of Sticks and you have the Six of Swords. So I do feel like you're pushing something forward. You're pushing something for your future. You definitely are in this transition energy. But I feel like you have somebody around you who, with the King of Blades in reverse, this is somebody who could be really mean. Like, if you don't give them your way, or if you don't give them their way, I'm sorry. If you don't give them their way, this is somebody who could be really mean. Okay? And frankly, this could be somebody who could be a liar. Okay? Because I feel like this could be a liar here. A very good smooth talker. That's why they've talked you into staying in this position, or keeping you stuck for so long, because this person is a liar. And this person appears to, I want to say, this person believes. See, they believe that you have so much more going on for yourself than they do. Okay, tell me more, Spirit. Maybe this person has promised you that they were going to give you some money, but they're not. Okay, this person, somebody might have said, hey, Gemini, I'm going to pay you on Thursday, I'm going to give you so much money. No, I'm hearing this person is changing their mind. They're like, no, does Gemini really need it? Look at that, does Gemini really need it? And Not just that, but I'm hearing this person is twisting things around. You know, like, well, I didn't say that. I meant this, or and they're twisting things around in such a way. So they're causing obstacles for you on purpose. They're doing this on purpose. And something about traveling. Maybe you traveling or them traveling. That's too many, spirit. Tell me more. What are they lying about? Yeah, I want to find out about that more. What are they lying about? About the lack of something. They're lying about the lack of something. They're lying about something that they're not able to do. So they're saying like, "Oh, I couldn't get to the bank. I couldn't write the check out, or the company is not making checks right now because there's like no employees, right? Nobody wants to work anymore, or something like that, right? They're making excuses. They're coming up with excuses to cause delays. More, yeah. Wow, this person is like really doing it. Okay. They might even say something to you about they need to travel or they need to go somewhere in order to be able to give you your money. No, they need to give you your money. They need to stop this. And they're definitely trying to block you from doing something here. Hmm. It's like this person could become aggressive if you're not careful. Like I said, this person has a very mean streak in them. Okay. And I feel like they're digging their heels in the ground and not really wanting to get something moving. Okay. They don't want something to move, or they don't want something to get more money. They don't want you to get more money. Hmm. There's something here about them feeling vulnerable about something. Okay. Vulnerable about what? A lack of money? Is that what it is? Spirit, yes or no? Let's see. Yes, that's what it is. So lack of money. So this person, there is a lack of money. They are feeling insecure about a lack of money. Okay, and I'm hearing like you got this person really big in their head at this time. Okay. So they're like stuck in their head about the lack of money. The whole thing about lack of money. We have the King of Cups coming out in reverse, two of coins in reverse, and the moon in reverse. Something is about to be revealed here, Gemini. Something is about to be revealed. Yes. And I do feel over here, I don't know if y'all can see it in the screen, but you do have the three of coins as the final card. I feel like the community, something about the community being aware of something here. Because something is definitely coming out. Okay? Like this person has mismanaged something, or they did something that they weren't supposed to with the money. That's my cat. He's confirming. He's talking to me. He thinks I'm talking to him. Um I do feel like this person is feeling very overwhelmed, but the thing is that I mean, they're taking advantage of you because of their own situation, right? When you hire somebody or you have somebody working for you and you agree on a certain amount of money, or if this is somebody who's handling your money like a payee, say if you're disabled and this is your payee and they're taking your money for their own personal things, that's wrong. Okay? That's just wrong. Because I do feel like this person is somebody who's very neglectful. Okay? And I feel like that has something to do with why they're up in their head, because you might have a case about against this person, right? For being neglectful, because there's something here about them being neglectful. There's also something here about I feel like you being overworked, or or them having too many things going on at the same time, too many projects or too many bills. But again, that's not your fault. Okay? I see this person as being very unorganized. So, and they're struggling. Yeah, this person is struggling. But the thing is that, look, the King of Cups is coming out in reverse. Okay? The thing about that is that this person, they know what they're doing. You know what I mean? They know what they're doing. I feel like this person, they're choosing to be this way. I feel like this person could be a con man. Okay? They're conning because they want their own personal needs to be met. You know? Hmm. Well, their personal problems is not your problem. And that's the thing here. Because I see this person being very manipulative. Okay? And I feel like they are planning something here. And it's more about them. Okay? Like them wishing or wanting to get their own way here. So their plan is so they could get their own way. They want to get their own way. Huh. This person might have red hair or brownish red hair. That might be confirmation for somebody. And it's like they're expecting you to go with the flow. That's another thing I'm getting. Like they're expecting you to just go with it and not fight back or not expect anything back, or cuz they're trying to change something, or they're trying to make it seem, well, no, it looks like it's more of an illusion, like they're trying to change something for the better. Like they're like, oh, just stick in there with me, just keep working, things are going to get better, and you're going to get paid, and you're going to get what I owe you. I'm going to pay you down the road, or like they're going to solve a problem and make something better. And I feel like this is like empty promises that this person is taking, because I feel very strongly that this person puts himself first. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. So, okay. So maybe in the past you had an argument with this person, or it was about to become an argument. Okay. It does look like there's going to be a solution or a resolution. This could also be like you're going to get people involved in this situation. This could also be what this person is so worried about as well, so stressed out about you bringing other people into this to find a solution. Like like a mediator or something. I think this person is really stressed out about you going out into the community and getting support, or getting people to back you up here. Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna see what more about that. Oh. Oh. Okay, so for one of you, this person is really worried about you going to work for somebody else. They're worried about your skills and what you bring to the table. Okay? Now, for another one of you, this could be somebody who they're worried about you like reaching out to somebody who can actually make something happen. The magician is somebody who can make things happen. Okay, so I'm thinking like you are going to go to somebody who can make things happen, or you're going to communicate with somebody who can make things happen. Maybe on the internet, or you're going to turn to the internet, or you're going to, they're worried about you speaking up on the internet or on the phone calling somebody. Like you're going to create something with the, that's what I'm getting. Like you're going to create something and you're going to have people supporting you. Okay? It could be like you're going to go to a doctor and talk to a doctor, or a teacher, or somebody in the community that has the connections, the right connections. And this person is, yeah, that's why they're paranoid. Okay. So they're so paranoid because they're worried that you're going to get back up. That's what it is. There you go. Possibly a doctor, possibly a teacher, or you're going to tell somebody. You're going to tell somebody what's going on. Whoever this is going to be somebody who has a very strong willpower. Somebody who could do something about it. 8 of coins is in the reverse at the bottom. Yeah. It's about their reputation. They're worried that you're going to ruin their reputation. That's what it is. So what should Gemini do, Spirit? Should Gemini turn to the internet? Should Gemini speak on the internet about this? That wanted to come out. 4 of Swords. I would say that's a yes. Let me double check, but I feel like that's a yes. So, speaking up. Okay. Well, it's not really a yes or no. I think it's a yes, but according to what I'm reading here, it says 4 of Swords as a yes and no question is not really a yes or no answer, but it's more of a not now answer. Like right now is not the time to do something. So, you know what you might want to do? I'm going to tell you. I think you should start documenting everything and keeping records of everything. Spirit, is that what Gemini should do? Start documenting everything? Yes or no? Is that what Gemini should do? Yes or no? Does this feel like it wants to come out? Okay. I'm not going to take it. I'm going to wait for it to come out. Yes or no, Spirit? 5 of Wands is coming out. So let's see. 5 of Wands. I believe this is more of a yes, but be ready to fight. Be ready to stand up. Be ready for people to come, not necessarily just this person, but other people to come up against you here. Because the 5 of Wands is like people, maybe this person has done this to other people. You might find out that this person has done this to other people. But be ready because this is going to be a very stressful situation. Okay, and I do feel with this card coming out that I do feel like this person's going to be really upset with you. Okay, so it's definitely going to be something that's going to be very challenging, very stressful. You're going to have to go up against this person. Yeah. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you. If I were you, start documenting everything, okay? Before you start forgetting everything, because I feel like this person is going to be, they're not just going to back down, okay? This person's not going to back down, and they're really concerned about their reputation. They're really scared about what you're going to say about them, you know, and how you're going to make them look, you know. So they're definitely going to fight back, especially if this is, you know, a business owner. They're definitely going to fight back. So be ready for that. Document everything, record everything if you can. I would highly suggest it because if you're not getting paid, you should be getting paid. Okay? But if this is your employer, I have heard of people getting fired for coming online and complaining or making videos of their work. So I don't suggest you make this video at your job, but check your state laws first and record this person, you know, promising you that they're going to pay you or whatever it is, right? Like, especially if you're not getting if you're not getting paid for the hours that you're working, you know what I mean? You need to make sure you have that recorder on and find out about your local laws about recording these things first, okay? That's what I would highly suggest. You might also want to talk to a lawyer. Anyways, Gemini, this is your reading. Catch me in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye.